with the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Milwaukee, shortstop Orlando Arcia.
Squared that one up just a little late. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Lorenzo Cain.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bourne has a read on it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. On the ground to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Eric
Coming to the plate now, Eric Young Jr. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Striding in, Matt Carpenter. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. He does that, could be a great night.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau.
Carlos
into the windup and the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Here's a look over to first. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. Whit Merrifield next to hit. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, number 72. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, he can't rein it in. No score here as we play inning number 2. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Michael Bourne at the plate now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Merrifield scoops it up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. So stepping in, Paul DeLong. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Yadier Molina. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think the ace spot in the National League is the toughest place to hit at. You got the pitcher behind you. You got to work the count. And he goes up there and swings at the first 2 pitches that are not even in the zone. He's not helping himself or the team.
39.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jet Bandy is retired to kick off the inning. Kevin Gausman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Jerko He's able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Orlando Arcia. He singled to open up the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Revere is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ben Revere. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Fielder, Ben Revere.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. The pitcher, Carlos Martinez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. For Revere, that's stolen base number 12 on the year. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Carlos Martinez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Correa has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Young Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Digging in to try it again. Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
First offering Cain on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Revere moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
First baseman number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Cody Bellinger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Carpenter is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off
Jed Jerko. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
High pop up. Correa is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Michael Bourne at the plate now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Michael Bourne.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Now in the box, Paul DeLong.
Shortstop, Paul DeLong.
Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Arcia ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Right fielder, Ben Revere.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ben Revere is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman. Whit
into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Revere is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now batting, number 72 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bat. He's economically low in that pitch count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding forward now, Carlos Martinez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Carlos Martinez.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Colton Wong will stand in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Merrifield picks it up onto first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Ready once again, Eric Young Jr. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A look at Young, now the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Kevin Gausman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Kevin Gausman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Carpenter is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter has room in foul territory. 2 down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rob Scahill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Rob Scahill.
Ready for another shot now. Jed Jerko, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Jed Jerko.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Michael Bourne. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming on is McCutchen. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again. Paul DeLong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Ben Revere. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner scores from second. DeLong rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Martinez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here.
First baseman, Cody.
Ready to deliver.
Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Young waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andrew McCutchen.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter number
Whit
15,
Merrifield next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
On the move is Bourne. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
Number 72.
In now, number 72. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. He pulls this one into right. Revere is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Baseman, Colton Wong.
And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Josh Hager.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Now here it comes. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Jet Bandy. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Line towards center field. Bourne has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in, Josh Hager. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Stephen Vogt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Stephen Vogt.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs, 18 driven in.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. On the ground up the middle, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Vogt rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-1 game. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Tyler Ryan.
Chris Colabello will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Chris Colabello.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch and the inning is over. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel. This change defensively for the Brewers.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Chris Colabello.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Cain is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Michael Bourne at the plate now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Settling in now, Paul DeLong.
Paul DeLong.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Correa is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Molina.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Way out in front. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a good swing, but he just threw it right by him. You know, when you're facing the guy throwing that hard, you almost have to start your swing the minute that.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Juan Nicasio comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Pitching for the Cardinals, number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Line drive to center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. Whit Merrifield next to hit.
15,
he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Merrifield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Number 72.
Stepping in, number 72. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Catcher.
So striding forward now, Jet Bandy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. David Wright will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Correa is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And he will score as well. And things are getting really interesting now. It's back to a 1-run ball game. So striding in, Corey Knebel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ivan De Jesus Jr. will be called upon here. A hit with the game on the line. Trevor Rosenthal gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top. It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Center fielder, number 31.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
And he's set down 1 away.
Batting second here tonight.
Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. 1-1, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back at the track. The wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's big Aaron Judge. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. McCutchen on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Swing and a little tapper. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Grounded to short. Gregorius has it, and he's retired 1 away. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
After it is Hicks. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Sanchez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Liner toward right center. McCutchen is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Number 11.
Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. In there at the knees, strike 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Batting 7.
Here's Yonder Alonso.
Number 17.
Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Batting 8.
Here's Starlin Castro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And another foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Masahiro Tanaka is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Cody
Ready with the
Bellinger.
first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Hard liner toward short, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
McCutchen rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Into the box, Stephen Vogt. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. A little bouncer. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball one.
That ball went out.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready now, number 72. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Left fielder, number 72.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So stepping in, Junior Guerra. A textbook sack bunt situation here.
Junior Guerra.
First offering on its way. On attempt misses. The throw down. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sanchez.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. In there for strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Belanger is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brett Gardner. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Shoots this one over to first. Belanger fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Yonder Alonso. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again. Well, you knew it was coming. That's a standard 2-strike high fastball, and he executed it. But I got to give you credit, man. He fouled that ball off. Nice job of hitting.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And Cain will make the catch, and the side is retired. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Correa.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Second baseman, Starlin
Into the
Castro.
windup and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Fouled back. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Number 19.
Standing in, Masahiro Tanaka comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
In there, a base hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First things first, here's a throw over. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. After it is Hicks. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Number 72.
Standing in, number 72. He singled his last time up. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Stepping in, Junior Guerra, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Brett Phillips will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
77, Brett Phillips.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Josh Hager takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 71, Josh Hager.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll step off and try and reset. Kelvin Herrera will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Gary
now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Kelvin Herrera. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth.
Kelvin Herrera.
David Wright is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
David Wright.
Popped high in the air. Gurriel is there for it. 1 down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Whit Merrifield is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Andy Oliver is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
48, Andy Oliver.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner comes in 1 for 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Chris Davis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Yonder Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base 14. Here. It's a ground rule double. Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 0, Ryan Tepera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starlin Castro comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Striding in once again, Masahiro Tanaka. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver. Something here with 2 gone.
Please.
Ryan Schimpf will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Ryan Schimpf.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Fielder.
Aaron Hicks. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Fly ball into straightaway left. Number 72 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Robertson, a defensive change for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. It's been an 0-for-2 effort. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if you...
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Bellinger is on his way home. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Ready for another shot now. Orlando Arcia. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first. A tag and he's out as he can't get back in time. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
0-2, here it comes. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is line to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Corey Knebel is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Cain will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1-1. Here it is. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cain is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in and looking for more, number 72. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Corey Knebel. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ivan De Jesus Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ivan De Jesus Jr.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tommy Kahnle answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
48, Tommy Kahnle.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Grounded down the third baseline. Here's the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him to go down swinging there. Lorenzo Cain becomes out number 2 this inning. Whit Merrifield stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Jared Hughes enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Yankees. Left fielder, Chris Davis.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
First baseman number 17.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Cain comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
The batter number 14.
So digging in now, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Ready now, Carlos Correa. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. From the stretch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. Got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
First baseman number 35.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cody Bellinger. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting.